good right now. I freaking hate technology. Is it still too quiet?
Whoa, Jesus Christ! These gifs. Oh my God.
Too quiet. Okay, I'm loud. Whoa, what the hell? What happened to them? They're like. Whoa, what the hell? Why are those gifs like glitching out?
I don't know. That red-eyed ruby is kind of
That's it's not meant to happen.
red-eyed ruby. No, you were better with silver eyes. Stop.
Okay, you guys talk for a minute.
Um, you're moblin.
What?
The
That thing is not going up as much as I'd like. What the hell? That thing is not going up as much as I'd like. What the hell? I mean, I don't want to deafen myself either. I'm looping. I don't want to deafen myself either.
what the hell? Okay, that was interesting.
I'm looping.
I launched somebody using like the weak point gauge smashing, right?
Yeah.
And then land on one of the mushrooms in the barren forest on the top
Right.
of a tree. So that it took a moment to fall down. And then land on one of the mushrooms in the barren forest.
Right.
With it.
Oh, you know, okay, I'm gonna know this. Man. Is the game?
You can now battle as Marin.
Man. The game.
You can now battle as Marin.
Screw it, that's good enough. I don't know. I don't know why it's deciding to do this today.
I don't.
Someone check the audio again.
I'm muting now. I don't hear anything.
You don't hear anything at all?
I maybe have something low. Let me check. Oh yeah, hold on. You sound fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello, hello, hello.
Me and Lewis sound a little quiet.
Yeah, that's the issue I'm trying to fix, and also
It's something definitely on your end then, because
yeah, which is annoying because it's like you guys are pretty loud for me, so if I put it any louder, I'm just gonna deafen myself.
Well, time to get a hearing aid. No.
What about the game itself though? Because that's been an issue as well.
I can hear it.
You can hear the game.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how quiet are you guys?
A little bit quiet.
Just a little bit?
Yeah, compared to you, just a little.
Okay, if I can just compromise, I can just turn myself down.
Just make us equal.
Yeah, or around the same. Okay, I turn myself down.
Okay. I am getting out my work uniform now.
Dang it.
Or as Joey would say, kinky.
Oh, kinky! Can this alien dude just die? Oh, wait, that worked.
Wait, was that Yoda saying kinky?
No. It's just a stupid video.
You sounded like Yoda when you were doing that.
Kinky that is.
Yes! I don't know.
You sound like, more like a cat. or correction, a chain smoking cat.
Oh, please no.
Use force.
How is it now, though? Like,
I'm not listening right now. Okay, I'm playing on.
this is a last test, because after this, I just can't be bothered.
If you...
Wow.
If,
You're a little quieter, but
Still
we don't
loud.
yeah, compared to us, there's like no difference between. There's almost no difference though.
Oh. And I can use the voting thing as a guide or whatever. Talk.
Talk.
Test. That's about as best as I can do, I think.
All right. These bites.
Okay, let's try not to die in the first 10 seconds.
You only die in one hit.
Yeah. Well, no, this is a knockout challenge.
Oh. Knockout.
go!
Oh.
Bravo.
Later!
Right.
You're doing Sonic Colors. I'm doing Cuphead.
Shit, that's a game I need to get.
Cuphead.
Yes.
I need to go back to that.
I'm still gonna record it if I can find a way to do it.
Yeah.
Well, if you can't, I'll take over once I've played it if you want.
And alright, I'm just saying I feel like I can do it competently enough without like too much hassle as well in terms of gameplay.
Yeah.
Cause like what happened, I didn't die too many times in my first playthrough, but it's only because I didn't think originally I was even gonna get the game.
Yeah.
Oh, I watched a lot of Let's Plays, so I had an idea of how the strategies worked.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, you can block a shot if you have an item. That's good to know.
But you're holding on to an item.
Yeah.
You lose the item.
Yeah, you lose the item, but you stay alive.
Right. Lewis, the game Cuphead is only I think $20 at AIM right now, which I think is pretty, I think it's a pretty fair, good price.
Yeah, I haven't played this game in years, so. And Woody just killed himself.
I love this game.
What? What are you doing, Lewis?
No, Toy Story Racer. I love this game. As a
Oh,
kid.
I haven't played this.
I haven't played this game.
It's on PSN.
This and Toy Story 2 are childhood games.
Toy Story 2, yeah.
Oh, dang it. That would have been sick.
I had it on N64.
Yeah. Jeez.
Oh my god.
Toys.
Okay, I have mosquito bites on my stomach.
Oh, jeez.
And my arms, oh my god.
Jesus.
It's so weird adjusting to this, because there's no drifting at all.
Sorry.
Is there analog?
Yeah, it has analog.
Crash 2 needs fucking analog. Jesus.
When it comes to, like, kart racers and PlayStation, Crash Team Racing.
I only played a little bit of the demo of that.
You need to get the full thing.
I'm honestly waiting to see if they remake the game, and if they do, I'll just play that.
And if they don't, you'll go for the
PS1 version.
Yeah, I mean that we know there's gonna be a game in 2019 or something, so if
So
that
it'll either be a new
You
platform.
said so?
it'll either be a new platform or a CTR remake.
But
And
it's definitely something to do with Crash.
Yeah, because like there's like a 5-year plan for Crash or whatever right now, seeing as like how well it does.
Yeah.
Right, so seeing as the Insane trilogy did so well,
Yeah.
I wonder if the gaming community just wanted to go up to the makers and just be like, "We told you so.
Activision?
We fucking told you so." Yes.
I don't understand this saucer move. I am. And it just goes where it wants.
And I was like, oh, God, this is really fucking me. I didn't got the point when I was at work.
Uh,
Oh, it stings.
So I find the warped theme better than the original theme.
yeah. Nice.
Well, oh, you mean like you like Crash 1 scene more than Warped?
Yes. No, I'd like Crash Warp themes better than one.
Right. Right. Yeah. Or just like the you mean like the title theme or like
Warped
just
better.
the title theme or
yeah.
right? Yeah. No, I agree. Though Crash 1 is like definitely iconic. What?
I said, uh-huh.
I don't know.
Look at me in my bathtub.
No touchy.
No, thank you. I'm glad you got the reference.
Well, that's what I was saying in the first place, so you know.
Oh. No, I heard, yeah, I heard that, and I just think of, Cusco.
Yeah.
Like it's night, Mom.
I like how you see like Sid's dog in some of the levels.
Like, butter.
Yeah, yeah. He's just kind of growling at you. This game has a lot of stages or whatever you want to call them, so I don't know how long these streams are gonna take.
Oh my God, I'm really sorry.
No, you're not. You're never sorry.
Also, I think right now Donnie versus Rack is going on. That's Splatoon.
Oh right. I completely forgot about that.
You can stream that for a little bit if you want.
Nah, it's a bit late now.
Okay, I'm gonna play Hyrule Warriors.
Which you have been already.
Okay, I'll play more Hyrule Warriors.
It's time to beat Pothead, lol.
Wait, what?
I just did the first. In the story. I did the first Linko level.
No, in Caddy's Toy Story Racer review, apparently the files for Mr. Potato Head are it's just Pothead for some reason.
Okay. Off topic thing, or sort. No, actually, it's still on Caddy. But did you see that Aladdin video he made like about a couple weeks ago?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
And one of the very things at the start of it was very funny. It was like the music was very unfitting, and then it just shows the caddy like sneaking very quickly past the door frame.
Nice.
Hey Harry,
Yes.
you can just imagine. Once we actually move next year,
Yes.
you should be doing like you should just do like regular weird skits.
Well, there was that weird Star Wars text crawl thing that Sylph did once, where it's just like it's just a bunch of random stupid scenarios about Seaspring HQ and
We can actually do that shit.
like
Out of context, Ruby Chibi pics. What?
yeah, it's glitching out, isn't it?
Sorry,
Yeah.
I did see the picture of Jean dressed as Weiss.
Yeah, it's glitching out, isn't it?
Maybe they'll let me in cross tag battle now. In the chibi form, even.
Oh, who's actually on the stream?
I closed it, to be honest, because I
Okay.
think it's Lorman.
Because
Oh, wrong,
there's 4 viewers on it right now.
Hmm.
Are you still on it, Loris? No, I think you died.
Foolish in which... That's... What's that? Dude, it's like Francisca von Karma got to Ruby.
Ugh.
And nobody gets that joke. Well, you guys wouldn't get the joke. The only people who would probably get the joke are Maddie and Xavier.
What is it? Fire
Nice attorney
Emblem?
joke.
Oh, okay.
Because Francisca von Karma just constantly calls like Phoenix Fool a fool, and like saying like, actually, let me see if I can find a picture of one of the shot of one thing he says.
So, how about that Kinmas free footage?
Mm-hmm.
It's relevant because Toy Story.
Hold on, before we do that, a fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams.
Nice.
Yeah, that's Francisca's in a nutshell, by the way. Anyways, yeah, boy.
Yep. I just love the look of the world. Like, I love that they're making the worlds feel more authentic to the Disney or Pixar counterparts.
Right. Oh, excuse me. I need to go to the bazaar. I need to upgrade Lana.
The one thing I am a little bit wary on is the wall running during the the Rocktine section did look a little bit janky. The way, like, you sort of, like, move to the left and right. Like, it did look a little bit off. But, you know, besides that, the game looks really good.
I'm just eager. Where's Lana? I need a lower up. This is the highest level I have right now. It's a 15.
Mm.
Probably input knowing me. Let me see. Oh no, it's not. Who is it? Why can't I upgrade the 15? Oh, it's Linkle.
I like the idea of the characters, like, talking in mid-game, like, in gameplay, instead of using, like, text boxes. I don't know if
Yeah.
they're still gonna do that, but...
I hope they do. Well, wait, the text boxes you mean? Sorry.
Yeah, the text boxes, yeah. Like, them...
Because, like, less default face, the better.
The only times I can see that happening is, like, random NPCs that don't really need a proper character.
Even then, though, I was replaying World of Final Fantasy, right?
Yeah.
And they even gave every NPC that you just talk to randomly voices.
That's
And all
interesting.
That,
Because there's...
Sorry about that, but my computer decided to crash.
Oh, okay, I was wondering why you died.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Well.
Okay, hold
oh
on.
my goodness.
Guys, hold on. First of all, real world challenge for you guys. So now on, every single time something crashes, you have to go, whoa!
No.
Every
no.
time for the rest of my life?
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Aw. Okay.
Sad Jason.
Sad Jason is indeed sad. Doesn't sound like it, but yes.
But, no, what was I saying?
From default face?
Well, I was just gonna say, like, considering, like, how many NPCs are in Corona, or whatever the Tangled World is gonna be called, like, that's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah. I am playing a genre.
A lot of people are wondering if they'll give you side quests or something. Because, like, it'd be kind of a waste to have all those NPCs there and not have them mean anything. It'll probably just be like stuff like get this material for me or something. I don't know.
Or defeat this heartless or something, or this message is heartless or something.
Yeah. I
Something
mean,
basic.
0.2 has as a objective thing already, so I mean it's not out of the realm of possibility.
Right. I don't know where the treasures were in these levels. What are you doing?
Whoa.
Wait, is you playing Crash?
No, not yet. Well, I'm gonna get on Crash in a sec.
Yeah, he was playing Crash 2 a few days ago.
Like original Crash 2 or
Yeah.
Insane?
Original Crash 2.
Yeah.
Oh, the PS.
Waiting for Insane Trilogy. Yeah, it's at the end of next month now.
Yeah, they
They brought it forward, which is fucking awesome.
yeah. Rise Alert situation, but for a good game.
Exactly.
What?
When Rise Alert was coming out, they pushed it forward to like a week or two. Because I think at that point they were just like, they knew the game was bad and didn't have. They were just like, let's just get it over with.
Oh, they were really
No.
like, screw it.
Yeah. Which,
That's
yeah.
never fine.
You haven't heard from Big Red Button since.
Yeah.
They just went
Do you
silent.
think they're dead?
Yes.
I don't see them making another game. The closest I can see that happening is if some of the employees there like move to other companies or whatever. I don't know.
But as Big Red Button themselves, I don't think they're gonna operate under that name anymore.
Yeah, I think that's long dead.
Let's face it, after Sonic Boom completely fucking flopped, that's just like...
Kind of hurt their reputation, like.
Oh.
To be
They didn't even
fair,
have a reputation in the first place aside from,
yeah.
like...
So like they
the
had,
fact that
Besides being not solid not members.
yeah,
X-
yeah. So that sounds good on paper, but you have to prove yourself.
Yeah, oh, by the way, guys, we were
It wasn't
ex-Naughty
like
Dog
their
members.
fault.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? If I remember correctly?
What?
Wasn't like the story like they were forced to do and they weren't even told they were gonna be on that kind of hardware or something?
No, yeah, it's like that. It wasn't fully BRB's fault. Like it was a mix of a lot of things because I think they first just developed it for like a PC. Like they didn't know what console it was gonna be on.
Communication. It was like a proper communication.
Lack of communication between all the teams, like Sega, the TV show team, and BRB themselves. Because like, they had all this cool stuff planned, but they had no idea what the actual lore or whatever was supposed to be for the Sonic Boom world or whatever. So a lot of the stuff they had to pull back, and because the Wii U had a lot of issues, I think they had to just start a lot of the stuff from scratch.
So they were probably losing. They were probably forced into a losing battle.
It's one of those games where it's like it's doomed to failure at that point because it's like
Dead on arrival.
yeah, it's unfortunate because like if you look at
It really is.
if you look at like old footage of when it was called Sonic Synergy, it actually looks kind of interesting because like the inner beam looks like it has like a tether kind of function similar to like Knuckles Chaotix, and you could like fling teammates like across the map or something. And like
They even used that in Sonic Boom, this show.
yeah, it's like you should just look at that. It's clear they had a lot more interesting ideas that they just couldn't do because a lot of crap went down.
It's funny because you know how like FTCR were like you can't do this, you can't do this either.
Yeah,
Well, you can't. It's like that was the same kind of issue with the show and the game itself.
yeah.
You can't do this. You can't fucking do this either, mate.
I love that bit.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Again, that's easily one of the best Let's Plays of
yeah, I
of-
know, right?
Just
but
because of like all the editing, it keeps you entertained, but
yeah, yeah.
the
And plus,
thing is about
I think Terry was actually kind of good for that.
yeah.
yeah, but what is it I was gonna say? Oh yeah, just I think that was a point in which Sega were like, yeah, we need to do something about this because
We don't want to go back as far as we did after '06, I guess.
yeah,
Yeah. I
'Cause
mean,
that's definitely. Like it's
Forces
arguable.
definitely
that-
wasn't an
Cause
06.
here's the thing, because
yeah.
at this point it's kind of arguable if Rock Bottom now is Boom or '06.
I would still argue '06 is worse because, like Boom is still unpolished to heck and there's a lot of bugs, but I can still have some decent enough fun playing it. And the writing is enjoyable for what it is.
Yeah, the writing. I think the writing definitely saves it.
Like I won't say Rise of Lurk is anyway
Good-
is a
in
good
any way, good game.
is anywhere a good game, but for me, it's a fun enough time waster for a couple hours. I do get tired after a while because it is very basic, but I don't think it's '06 bad.
To quote Sonic 06, how long is this gonna go on?
Yeah,
Ah!
yeah, and I don't think the game takes too long to finish, even for a first run, but yeah, I don't know.
I guess there's a lot of distractions in it.
Yeah, I mean, if you see it less as a Sonic game and more as a very basic platformer, then it's harmless at best, really.
Hmm.
But that's the issue.
I guess it's kind of hard to see it as that though, in regards to Sonic.
Yeah, that's the thing though. That's the issue. You have to see it. You can't see it as a Sonic game like that, and that's a problem in and of itself. But yeah, Rise of Lurk I can take or leave it. Really, it doesn't anger me.
I definitely will agree with the writing though, because like that's
Yeah.
definitely where it feels like the show's kind of writing.
Yeah.
I mean, early the show, but
Yeah, because I look at like the things Rise of Lurk could be, and it does disappoint me a little bit, but it doesn't necessarily anger me. Like I can, yeah. But it would have been nice if it was actually finished properly. Because I find it's kind of a little bit scumbaggy for for the way Sega treated the situation, because it was just like they were just like, okay, so Nintendo's given us this free game plan for the Wii U. Yeah, so you guys make Rise of Lurk for the Wii U, and we just tell you this like after you've made all this progress. So like, at first they were like, okay, fine, but then
I think they were trying to get a new game out before then or something like that.
well, I don't know what was going on exactly, but
It's not as if Sega needed to rush to get the 3 games out.
yeah.
If
What were the
it
games
was,
released that year again?
Sonic Lost World, Rise of Lurk, and Soshi, I think.
Sophia,
It was 2014 then.
Yeah, but yeah, the main issue was just the fact that the Wii U had trouble working with the engines they used, which just caused a lot of issues. Because it's like why you look at like old trailers and why they look better than the final game. Because it's just
even though you've got like, you've got Finger, what was it? Oh yeah, in the first trailer for Sonic Boom, as it were, you've got the weird looking models of Sonic, Amy, Tails, and Knuckles.
yeah,
They
yeah,
look like they're from PS2 era.
yeah. I mean the models, I arguably got better, but like everything else is just. And again,
They had, I think like like Tails had a very puffy face in the thing.
Yeah, and you see like a lot of the scenes in the trailer aren't in the final game as well because of the whole they they don't know what the general lore is, so they had to cut back on a lot of things, which makes the story a lot less interesting. What?
Wasn't Sonic Synergy not going to be a Sonic game at first?
I don't know if that's true. But I have
Sounds like-
heard. But I have heard. Huh?
It sounds like something that's more speculation than anything, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that's confirmed, but I have heard that before.
Now, there's something else that that was in that situation, but it was Nintendo. It's like Kid Icarus Uprising. It was actually meant to be a Star Fox game.
Oh
before.
yeah.
Well, no, I think it was. I think the idea of a Star Fox game or something like that.
Well,
No, it was definitely going to be a Star Fox game before they changed it to Kid Icarus.
I think that was Sakurai's idea, though. I think he wanted it to be changed into a Kid Icarus game because he felt he could do more.
Much more with the Kid Icarus franchise than they could with the Star Fox franchise. And I definitely agree with that.
well,
because Kid Icarus, the way it is right now, I fucking love that. All of the universe that they've made up. So
Yeah, because well, I think the main thing was just the fact that he felt Kid Icarus would benefit. Yeah, benefit from the gameplay of being in the air for a brief period of time, then playing the rest of the stage on ground, and I don't know. Because I think,
Sheik a lot.
yeah,
but it's like,
Yeah.
it's funny because like, how Sakurai designed the like the overall revamped universe is that he would design the characters around the way they were meant to be played, around the story, around the way people have played and shit like that. Their play styles.
or in Smash, yeah.
No, it's like in Kid Icarus.
Oh, yeah, right,
Like
yeah,
everybody like characters and like
Yeah.
right.
they can make the character first, then design it, then the thing.
Design the character's play style, fighting style, whatever, and then make up the story around that.
That makes sense.
I get because like he also because like Sakurai that I think it said that like he prefers that the gameplay be more important than the story.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'll always respect that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Cough to The Last of Us. Cough, overrated.
I mean, well,
Not into that.
I'm like, I do agree that gameplay should take precedence over everything else, but I don't think story necessarily needs to take a back seat per se, because I
Story
think
doesn't need to take a back seat, but gameplay just needs more prominence overall because it's a fucking video game.
well, I mean, so it depends what
You
kind
don't
of
need a story. You don't need a story to have a good game.
yeah,
Exactly.
but
Like I said,
a good story can make a good game even better.
a good story can make a good game even better, but Last of Us is carried by its story in terms of overall quality.
Yeah, and
I guess, but
that's a lot. That's the market left on the world.
to be fair, so a game like Last of Us, like I mean, I haven't played the game myself, but it seems like one of those games that are more fun to watch than play.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, well, for one thing, I can't do stealth sections.
Because, like, from what I've heard of the game, like, I've seen the full BSC playthrough, but, like,
Yeah, same.
oh my goodness, that bounce. Like, the gameplay itself doesn't seem the best. Like, it doesn't
Kinda
seem,
It's
yeah.
kinda, like heavy.
Like, it doesn't seem bad per se, but it seems very bare bones compared to the, like, the
Bare-
story.
Yeah, bare bones basics and stuff like that. That's why I say it's carried by the story.
Yeah.
But I guess it's designed that way.
Yeah, but like, I think from what I've seen of
Sorry, because I've always wanted to say this, but I guess the game wanted to have its cake and eat it too.
I guess.
I never got that. I never got that particular phrase.
That phrase
Because
is
it's
weird.
like, in combat here, we're gonna use it.
Yeah, I understand what that phrase means, but like in reality, it's like, if you had a cake, why would you not eat it? It's just kind of
Exactly.
silly. It's just kind of
It's
silly.
stupid to have a cake in front of you and not eat it. I mean, come on.
But anyways, like I think from what I've seen of the new God of War game, it seems like it's what The Last of Us could have been. Like not necessarily, but like it seems like a better blend of story and gameplay to me.
I'd say so. I mean, I haven't seen gameplay of it, so.
But I don't know, like, I mean, I think we can all agree, like, an example of a story not being existent that hurt a game was Sticker Stir.
Yeah.
It's funny, because,
The
like,
less we talk about that game, the better.
yeah, because like, it's funny, though, because I remember, I heard, like, Miyamoto saw the game as, like, this is too much like Thousand Year Door, you might want to change this, or whatever.
Hang on. This is the guy who did the go ahead on on every single new Super Mario Brothers game, which are also the
yeah.
same as each other.
Yeah.
How the fuck can he talk about too much like another game he's made?
Yeah, but like I'll address that in a minute. But like, they like changed the whole sticker system and like, I don't know if it was Miyamoto or someone else who said we only want you to use established Mario characters and not make up new ones. But like, they never specifically said just use Toads. Like, that was their own fault. So, I don't think Miyamoto is completely to blame. And even then, like, I've heard, like, when he did play Sticker Star, like, the actual full game, even then he just thought it was mediocre. So that's, you know.
You realize the error.
He realized his error, but Color Splash was a thing.
Color Splash
Well,
isn't bad.
Yeah, I mean, like, he, it's like, he sees one problem, he saw one problem, but didn't really correct everything.
Yeah. I mean, Color Splash did nothing wrong.
Color Splash.
I mean, I haven't played the
Color
game.
Splash.
Don't
Color
hurt,
Splash
don't
is
hurt.
innocent.
I haven't played the game, but like, it does look it does look decent. Like the game looks really good.
Yeah. I love the aesthetic.
Yeah.
When people giving it shit before it came out, and then when it came out, people actually seemed to really like it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. We saw that in our and it just looked like Sticker Star again.
2.0.
Sticker Star 2.
Yeah.
Sticker Star 2.
What else could we expect?
Yeah.
Have our expectations.
Yeah. I mean, I think the main issue Color Splash had is still like a weird battle system. Like, there's a little bit more incentive to get it like to build up your color meter or whatever, but still.
Yeah.
With how much the Switch, the Nintendo have been listening to fans with the Switch recently, I do hope they reconsider how they work with Paper Mario. Because I think Color Splash is on the right track, but
Color Splash was a step in the right direction, but it still had a few issues they needed to iron out.
yeah, I think it's mainly they need to rethink the battle system and the XP stuff, and bring back partners.
Right.
Why no partners? Not Miyamoto. I almost said Sakurai.
I mean, if it was Sakurai making these games, then it would be good.
Yeah. As much shit people give Sakurai is like.
He does make good games as much as
He knows what
like
he's doing.
like
Yeah.
I there are some like things I don't agree with, but he does make good games. Like I think the idea of like not making a story mode because people uploaded the subspace cutscenes is just very petty.
Yeah, that is actually kind of petty.
Yeah.
Like even Sakura is not above like petty human behavior. Because like it's the same guy who put tripping in Brawl because he didn't like the fact that Melee was like super competitive.
I remember this. I think there was this one thing. It was like I forget what it was exactly, but like someone like because like they weren't happy with like Brawl or something like that.
Yeah.
Said like they wanted to like challenge Sakurai to melee, and if he wins, he gets permission to help with the next Smash game with in mechanics. And then Sakurai's response was just, "Have you ever made a game before?"
Yeah, I remember this. It's brilliant. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I don't care if you know what you're talking. I don't care if you know what you're saying. It's my game, and
Yeah.
I bet they wouldn't do that if it was the maker of Icons or Rivals of Aether, though.
what?
I said,
No.
either Icons or Rivals of Aether.
Well, no, we know what you said, but like we don't know what those games are.
Platform brawlers like Smash.
I've heard of Rivals of Aether.
I think I've heard the name once, but
It's actually pretty decent.
I'll take your word for it.
Dang it.
I'm gonna have to leave the call for a bit, guys.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll try to get back.
okay.
It makes me wonder, like, if like the fact that the Smash Invitational has comparative players.
There were competitive players in the Smash 4 Invitational.
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah, but like the fact that it's like really recognizable Melee and Smash 4 players specifically, and
Hungry Box and Zero were,
yeah.
rather. Oh, let's see who was at the Smash 4 Invitational.
And then, like, you were saying one day that, there was a Famitsu article about Sakurai talking about competitive play or something?
Frames.
Yeah, that. Which is very interesting.
Okay, let's have a look at. Let's have a look at.
Come on. Yes.
Okay, so they had Sam Peachy-Hime McNaughton,
Yeah.
who was a Peach player in Brawl. Hungry Box was obviously the Jigglypuff. Hendrick DJ Nintendo Pilar, who was a thingy player, who was a melee player.
Yeah.
Lillian Milk Tea Chen. It was a fox. It was a fox and a met. It was obviously Zero
Yeah.
who actually won it. PPMD.
Yeah.
You know, probably know who it is. There was Toff. Christmas. Ken. Pew Pew You.
No.
Mac D. Answer. Korean DJ. Lilo or Lilo, and Rapture. So not too many. 16 top professional players whose experience included melee, brawl, and even Project M.
Hmm.
Well, Jeff Keighley hosted the event.
Oh yeah.
You don't know. Yeah, you know who Jeff Keighley is.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just interesting to see like where Smash 5 is gonna go, cause
It's like, is there's so many weird things that Sakurai's either retweeting or just doing in general
yeah.
with Smash 5 coming up, and I think he's realised that esports that Smash has a strong presence in the esports scene.
Which is a huge contrast to things he said in the past.
Especially building up to Smash 4.
Yeah. It's like, there was this thing that was like, where he said competitive Smash has no future.
Yeah, you're not saying that now, are you, Sakurai?
Like, I wonder how much they mean by it's gonna be a mix of Smash 4 and Melee. Like, how closer can they really get to that level?
Maybe a little bit faster?
Yeah, but like, how much?
Come on. Maybe Fox's voice back from Melee. Wow.
I mean, Smash 4, like, sped up does sound appealing.
A little bit more options for movement as well.
Yeah. That's like, it's actually kind of exciting when a new Smash comes out, cause like, you have to learn all these things again, cause like, the moves for veterans may be the same, but like the way they function are usually like completely different. Like hitboxes, hit stun, all that jazz.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's interesting. Depends on how much Smash 4 is used as a skeleton. I don't know, I wonder if they... I don't know, I'm just interested to see what they do. Like, I don't
Same.
know.
I can't wait to see what they have planned for E3.
Yeah, because that's gonna be the deciding factor of like, okay, this is how the game's... Well, not everything, obviously, but the Invitational especially is gonna give us a very good understanding of how the game works. And I think at this point they've pretty much hyped the game up too much for it to just be a regular, like, it's just like a port with a couple new characters.
Yeah.
Like, if it was a port, they would have said something by now, I think.
I think so. He's been very tight-lipped about it, and it's
Yeah.
made me think at this point nobody should be speculating that it's a port.
Yeah, because if it was, if they just went out at E3 and said it's just a port with Inklings, that would be kind of disappointing. Because I'm not completely against the idea of it being a port, but you know,
It needs to have more for it to be worth it.
well, I think at this point it's the fact that we have all this hype and build up now, so just having that just ending up being a port, it just that just sounds disappointing, really.
Oh, this is weird.
What?
I've had a look on the Smash Brothers Switch trivia part on the Smash Brothers wiki. This is the first Super Smash Bros. Game since the original Super Smash Bros. To not be announced alongside new hardware. Super Smash Bros. Melee was revealed alongside the final retail version of the Nintendo GameCube at E3 2001. Super Smash Bros. Brawl was announced alongside the Wii itself, then codenamed Revolution at E3 2005. Oh my god, that was...
Oh wow.
Smash Bros. 4 was announced alongside the Wii U at E3 2011. Moreover, unlike the latter two games, this is the first time since Super Smash Bros. Melee that a Smash Bros. Game is not announced years in advance. As Super Smash Bros. Brawl was announced in 2005 and then revealed a year later.
Yeah.
And Super Smash Bros. 4 was announced in 2011 and then revealed 2 years later, with both released in 2008 and 2014 respectively. You know, when you think about it, time goes quick during the run up to Smash Bros. Games, and then afterwards it just... The revealed logo includes a slim cross going through the word secret and the letter A.
Yeah. It's interesting. Like, oh man. I do kind of like how secretive they're being. Like, I want them to kind of go back to like the Melee days where they kept a lot of things secret until the game came out.
This is the first Super Smash Bros. Game to not feature the involvement of Satoru Iwata, who former president of Nintendo, who passed away in July. For fuck's sake.
They had to bring that.
I had to bring that. I had to. Oh.
I mean, they're not wrong, but yeah.
Well, still.
Yeah.
You know, I cried when he was when I saw the thing.
It was hard to take in.
I was like, I was just in a group chat with a few people.
Yeah.
A few people I played Smash with at the time.
Yeah.
And then I was on Skype, and then they linked the document.
Oh jeez.
You know, the document confirming his death.
Yeah.
I saw that, and I actually had to read it through a few times for it to sink in.
Yeah.
I was like, what? First I was like, And then I was like, what? And then last time, I just thought, are you fucking joking?
Yeah.
No, it was like 3 in the morning as well.
Damn.
When I actually saw it, and I was just, what?
That's not a good way to end your night.
Not really. And then I was just like, pacing around the house for the next hour or so.
Good lord.
I was like, same thought, like, are you fucking joking? Are you fucking joking? Are you fucking joking?
Yeah. I mean, the man left behind a legacy.
You did. And I think he'd be proud of the way things are going with the Switch now.
Yeah. It's actually very touching how, like, every Switch is like has like a copy of NES Golf in it, and that was like that's like the first game Iwata worked on.
Hang on, every Switch has a copy of NES Golf.
Yeah, it's like inside the system.
I didn't see mine.
No, you can't see it. You have to like hack into the system or whatever. It's like hidden inside it, and like I think in specific days you do something that lets you play. I don't know how it works exactly. It's like it's online, you can find it.
Let me have a look at this.
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch NES Golf. Easter egg.
But that's like very touching to have that as like a homage to him.
Oh, you bastards. Switch's hidden Hiwata tribute removed in latest update, and this was in 27th of December 25.
Why would they remove that?
I don't fucking know.
I know on the Pro controller, like hidden inside it, there's like a secret message or whatever. There's like, thanks gamers or something. I don't know.
With Nintendo Switch system copy of Golf, a Nintendo Entertainment System game from 1984, appears to be gone from the console as of its latest firmware updates. Members of the Switch's data mining community found that Nintendo appears to have wiped Golf's source code from the game, removing what many thought to be a loving tribute to its programmer, former Nintendo CEO Satoru Iwata. Switch update 4.0.0 stub flog, which all code removed to launch it removed. And flog executable overwritten with signed garbage. Wrote user Sires M, who often shares findings from Switch hacks on Twitter. We've reached out to Nintendo about the seeming removal, although the company has been reticent.
What?
As the word called word reticent, I don't know, to acknowledge the emulation before. Flog is a file name assigned to the emulator at Run Golf, which saw the same hacking community identified back in September.
Well, I need to like hear a reason for why they take it out.
It reportedly could only be accessed through highly unconventional means. The Switch's system date had to be set to July 11th, which was a day Iwata. Are you? Yeah, the Switch's system date had to be set to July 11th, which was the day Iwata died.
Jeez.
But Switch players can't change the internal clock once they've connected their Switch to the internet, so very few owners were able to demonstrate golf running the system. Those who did showed another possible requirement to activate the game. Holding the Joy-Con controls and pointing them outward.
Oh yeah, it's like I think it's meant to be like the
Directly to you.
directly to you thing, yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah.
It's Satoru Iwata often did in Nintendo Direct presentations.
Yeah.
With Flock on, so too is the Switch's most obscure touching reference. Nintendo has long declined to confirm or outright acknowledge the golf emulation, with Nintendo America president coming out of the closet to talk about it in the Kotaku interview. But it was certainly nice to think that a little part of Iwata certainly lived on inside of the Switch. The first Nintendo console is since released since its death in 2015.
So
Reselling your digital games will soon be a reality, but what does that mean?
So they never like gave a reason for removing it.
No.
That's stupid. Cause that's not something you just remove and just not say anything. Oh, nice, I won. Let's try and talk about something nicer. uh. Lewis?
Hmm?
Oh, okay, he's still here. I was worried.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yep. Let's lighten the mood somehow.
Yeah.
There's a snake in my boot.
There's a snake in my boots.
Uh,
Oh god.
Oh.
Toy Story 4. Oh, hello.
hi.
Hi. Alright, there's a big on also Fatal Frame.
We need you to be a silly Jason.
We just had a conversation that we probably don't want to revisit.
Sad stuff.
Ill water related.
Yeah. That's all you really need to know.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Don't kill me! Okay.
Oh my god, that was just. That was dirty, Harry.
What?
Going past the finish line, backing up, waiting, and then as soon as we get past you, that
Well,
was filthy. That was bloody filthy. I'm sorry.
well, I mean, like, this kind of challenge, you need everyone to die before you finish the race. I like how everyone just turns into a silhouette when you kill them. It's funny.
The new Mario Kart 8 Deluxe update. Everyone turns into a silhouette.
I thought you were gonna say like the new Mario Kart for the Switch looks awesome.
Mario Kart 9. Or they do it in Roman numerals, Mortal Kombat IX.
Oh, it reminds me of, like, Game Explained did this video where they were playing with the car things from the what's it called? I don't know why I want to say Joy-Cons. What's the cardboard thing called again?
Nintendo Labo.
Yeah, the Labo. Ash and Andre were playing around with that and had a race, and one of the comments was just leaked Mario Kart 9 footage.
One thing I can say about that, the way you just waited for him and then knocked him out. Top 10 anime betrayals. I love that. I love that little meme.
But
Top 10.
dang it. I miss. Oh, please
Have
say.
you Have you
dang.
seen Blake's Astral from Insta-Kill from Blake's Blue Cross Tag Battle?
No, Instakill.
Yeah, because in some of in Arxis games.
No ways. I didn't know. So yeah, Toy Story has a racing game and it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's been out for a good few years. This is one of my childhood games. I loved it.
Yeah, this is PS1.
Toy Story Racer,
Yeah.
and it's on PSN, I believe.
Yeah, I think
That's
that
what you're
and
playing it on, isn't it?
no, this is a authentic original disc.
That you just put into your PS3.
Yep.
Hang on, let me just check to confirm that. Give me a sec.
With the PSN thing.
Ow.
I think Toy Story 2 is on the PSN. The game, not the movie. Come back here. So, Kingdom's free, Jason. How is the world design to you right now? Like how would you compare it to let's say like Kingdom Hearts 1? Like, is it itching that bone for you, or the one with Buzz saving Woody? Yeah, yeah. Hey, Rex needs to die. Jason. Jason. You played the N64. I played the PS1 version. I've seen a playthrough of the N64 one. It's basically the same, just with like music differences in terms of just the, you know, because PS1 is disc and N64 is cartridge, so. I think the N64 version doesn't have FMVs. It has like slideshows or whatever. Oh, this is just a race. What am I doing? So wait, no waves.
Sorry.
You're. I'm pretty sure I know you from somewhere, but yeah, I was.
What?
I was asking a question. I assumed you were here, but how is, from what you've I'll answer that question in a second. No ways. But like how has Kingdom Hearts 3's level design like seemed to you? Like you compare it to like Kingdom Hearts 1 or whatever. Like, how is it like itching that nerve for you, or is there something missing, or
Me?
yeah, you.
I'm not exactly the best person to talk about this kind of thing. I know I've said that kind of. I know I said I'm not the best person to talk about at the start of like a lot of conversations.
Well, I mean, like,
But
I mean, the fact that Kingdom Hearts 1 is more interactive with the worlds, and there's more to
yeah,
like explore and all that.
That itch is definitely getting scratched.
Okay, yeah, that's generally what I was asking.
Yeah, because like I love how interactive things were, and like like you really felt like part of the world.
Yeah, I don't know how much of a. It's not necessarily a big spoiler per se, but like I did see something really cool, in the Toy Story world, where you go up, do like a little bit of platforming, and you go on a. Do you care if I say this?
Go for it.
Okay, you go on like a recorder thing, and then Sora's just like, "What's this?" And you start running on it, and things start happening.
Oh.
Wait, what's this? Sorry.
It like
Go get a drink.
the
Free stuff.
I don't know what it does exactly, because the video ends like right after it starts doing it, but the characters actually react to that, and that's like,
Yeah.
oh man.
Cause like I remember like when you get the potions of the flower in Kingdom Hearts 1, how like I like how like you actually grow, and so Donald and Goofy like run away.
Yeah, and like I heard like some of the I don't know if it was like Tetsuya Nomura or something, but like they said like if you hit specific things, the characters can like have funny conversations about it or whatever.
Oh, I'm gonna like that.
I just want to get lost in the worlds, really. And like, apparently the demo of the Toy Story world is only 30% of the world.
Oh my god.
Oh, hey, the spot. I didn't realize the Spyro Dragon trilogy was on PS3.
Oh yeah. It's a PSN thing. Also, this is not Crash 2. What is this game doing? Because there's
Silly.
there was a mission that was literally called Snogo.
Ah! Well, in Dust, there was a mission called Combo Breaker.
Well, this is clearly unintentional. Is the thing. That one's like
You're just saying, oh, Crash.
Yeah, because it's the same name as a Crash 2 level. Like the combo breaker thing is obviously a reference.
Wasn't there like a one called like Snow Job?
Snow Job.
Oh, that's the one of the huge adventure levels. Oh,
Snow Job.
I never answered your question. I think the Disney skateboarding game. I think I've seen one of my old friends play that, but I don't think I've ever played that myself.
I think I had a demo of it on PC.
Yeah.
Although my computer ran like shit, so even a demo thing, it only ran. The frame rate was horrible.
Hey Jason,
What?
you still have your Dazzle locking about?
Yeah, I do.
Let's see if you can get it working on the on the big laptop you've got now.
I might, but oh man, I don't have the recording software anymore.
Yeah.
What recording
It's a
software did you use?
it's a very standard Dazzle.
Like really low def and shit like that.
It's the white one.
Alright. That was the one a lot of people used back in like 2008 and all that.
Yeah, like
Everyone-
that was like Timmy's first capture card.
Timmy.
Timmy.
Well, it was Everest capture card.
Yeah, I remember like looking around and testing a lot of things before settling on the capture card I have now.
Same.
I'll give the Dazzle. Like, the Dazzle doesn't have like the best quality, but from what I can remember, it was definitely a lot more stable.
Yeah.
Well, the first capture card I ever bought was like this really fucking weak ass thing that I bought for like 15 quid.
Yeah.
Or thereabouts, and it didn't even have fucking. It didn't even have widescreen. It was just like 4:3, and that's about it.
Mm.
Oh, the box.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
ugly looking.
Yeah, I don't know if you've already seen the stuff that I ended up recording with Jason. I've still got some on my channel.
Oh, I think the actual the only videos I had on my channel were actually used the Dazzle. I think they had that ugly ass box.
And it was like, yeah,
Ugh.
I can't even form words right now. But it's like, I just
Like, if I wanted to get rid of that box thing, I had to stretch it out myself.
Yeah.
no, let me just try and find it.
That would just make the video quality look even worse.
Alright, so see you later, no waves.
Are you going? No waves, no.
Yeah, apparently he has to go.
Okay, take care, man. Or
Right.
no, I don't know.
Anyway, what was that? You guys are using Elgatos or something?
No, I wish. I'm using like like an Ava Media thing. It's like Ava TV. Is that
Even me, you're good for it though. That's the thing.
Yeah, see you, dude. It's like Ava TV Capture HD or something like that.
Alright, what do you use, Lewis?
I use the Ava Media Live Gamer Port.
But
I've literally got it staring at me on my computer desk right now. It's like just there with this blue light saying, "Press me and record, you fucking scrub."
Yeah,
the Elgato is what Johnny uses, right?
probably. It's then the main thing people want to use at this point. It's something
Like,
I
it has like the best quality and performance.
yeah, it's something I do plan to upgrade to in the future. It's not a priority right now
It's
though.
not, yeah, but I don't know if I'm gonna be getting the at this point. I might just get the next David Media portable up. Let me have a look which one it is. And
Yeah.
I've got it on a wish list here on Amazon.
And Elgato game capture HD 60 at Walmart is $159.95.
Oh no.
Bloody hell. To be fair, that's not too bad, all things considering.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. That's...
I guess at least from what I've been hearing about the Elgato, price reflects the quality.
Yeah, yeah. And if it doesn't, then you rage at
Let me see
the
what's up.
people who sold it. I don't know.
Let me see. Elgato. Let me see what. Let me see where it's on Amazon. Probably worse.
Well, I'm trying to find why wish list. There we go.
Xbox One is on. And Xbox. Let's see. It's on Elgato.
Ava Media Live Gamer Portable 2 Plus, £130.19.
Oh man, I'm not gonna have enough time. But yeah, Elgato is something I'll consider getting, but only after important stuff like Operation House is sorted out.
Yeah, which shouldn't be too long now.
Because
We've
if
got
I
a place.
yeah, we got a place now. Like no, I was just gonna say like if I end up buying something big like that now, it would just halt things.
It would, and I'm trying not to spend too much aside from like games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I think until like next year, when we've got sorted, my Live Gamer Portable should hold up until then.
Nudges your arm. Nudges your arm and shows the cover for Splatoon 2, Lewis.
Yeah, but like, I mean,
If somebody buys it, mate, then sure.
I mean, I'm still. Come on, I thought that was a wall. If like one of our capture cards just ends up dying, then I mean it's fair enough if we want to get a new one.
It'll
You guys
probably set us back a month at most.
Yeah.
You guys think you're moving in together?
How much? Yeah.
It's a planned thing. Like us and Joey want to try and find a place.
Well, we've found a town to move to now. We found a coastal town to move to, which all that's left is to actually save up and actually find a place to that we can put a deposit down for.
The next thing, then after that, the next thing you guys need to do is save up enough for a plane ticket for me.
Well, we're moving into a 3-bed. We'd have to move into a 4-bed for you.
No, give me the guest room.
There is no guest room.
Well, here's the thing. We also have to keep in mind Azzy as well.
Yes,
Oh,
but,
right,
yes, but yeah, exactly. And the fact that we're still buying a 3-bed, but you know, Azzy's going to be sharing with Joe most likely. So
Yeah, I mean the thing I suggested, if other people come over, it would make more sense for those guys to make
to get a place near.
yeah, get a place near, like, I don't know, for random example, you, Xavier, and Nick, like, you guys, like, somewhere close to us, but, so the houses don't get crowded, but we're also near each other.
You guys can get a 3-bed as well, or something
Yeah.
like that.
I don't know if Nick's gonna be in...
That'd be good if you, Xavier, and Nick decided to come over. That'd be fucking sick.
Yeah.
At the same time.
It's like you saved up some money and came and decided to move. That'd be pretty damn good, to be honest.
Well, first of all, I need to get some independence.
You need, mate.
Yeah.
You need
I mean,
offense, but
I
for
do-
fuck's sake.
I
it's just that
do as
I have
well,
a
to be
hard
fair.
time I just have a hard time with how I know, because like I kind of have to rely a lot on like a lot of people, because like I
Yeah.
can't drive.
No, I can't either.
I can't.
I would probably just use, like, buses and taxis.
Yeah,
Taxis, not taxes. Yeah.
Get places.
You just have a car made out of like papers from the IRS or something. Well, to be fair, there's an episode of Mythbusters where they made a armored vehicle out of phone books.
Nice.
It mostly worked. Obviously, we get it's the only things that really were like heckling these armor-piercing rounds.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Nick would want to do something like this though, because I mean, he did say, nah, I'm fine with living in the great USA or where. I don't know.
Where do you want to go? Maybe he might if it's Japan.
Oh, I'd love to visit. I don't necessarily want to live in Japan, but I'd love to visit it.
Totally.
I mean,
What
my
did you talk about while I was just briefly away?
um
I was saying like Japan would be cool.
yeah.
I'm fine with this for now. I've got no reason to like move to Japan. So.
Well, I was just adding to that, like, it's a place I want to visit,
Visit, yeah,
but not live in.
Actually, outright live in.
Because, like, when you're, like, a foreigner and you barely understand the language, you can only get so far.
Yeah, I need to actually like learn Japanese before I actually go there.
Whenever I look at, like, the Japanese language, it just confuses the crap out of me, man.
I know there is a friend of mine that did take Japanese class, and he did stress to me that it is quite a bit of a quite a complex language to learn. So that's no surprise.
My brother spent like a lot of years learning that. It's kind of crazy.
Should ask him for tips. And then he'll give you the tip that it's extremely fucking complicated.
Well, I mean, he lives in Japan now, so you know.
Well, that's true.
Lewis, if you got a moment, watch this.
Let's have a look.
But no, like,
I'll watch that particular bit when I'm actually watching Persona 4 the animation. King's game was how far I was going to.
That's in the same episode.
Is it? All right. I'll watch it. I'll still watch it.
also, can someone keep tabs on the C's chat for Scrappy?
Okay.
We need to say, if you're not gonna get back to Persona 4 since you lost the disc, the best thing we might have to do is just watching anime.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
You really like Backside of TV?
Yes, I do. I was actually, you know, when I was walking, like doing the last stretch on my way to work. That's where I was just jamming. That's where I was just jamming to as I was walking, like.
You were just naming
Nice.
Lotus Juice.
Ridiculousness. Straight business. Sick business.
That reminds me, I cannot wait to hear the songs they do in the Dancing Moon and Dancing Star night.
Which are Persona 3 and Persona 5?
Yeah, the Persona 3 and 5 dancing ones.
Right.
I love item missions right now.
Come on, Source Gaming. Basically, I entered a competition, and I found that 20 quid on the floor, and I want to figure out whether to actually buy Half Genie Hero Ultimate Edition or buy another game after if I win it on the PC.
If we weren't streaming, going on.
That's an earworm.
Oh, no, thank you.
That's an earworm to the highest fucking degree. I swear to God.
Is it just like
You'll know more.
just like lurking around?
What?
Uh,
An earworm.
No, it's like. Hang on, is it?
No,
Is that what it is?
no, the term it's a TV trope thing. Earworm, earworm, I think is it. It's like easy on the ears.
Okay. I thought you... No. Oh, earwig was what I was thinking of. Okay.
Earworm is putting it lightly, I think.
No, I know what you mean. No, never mind.
TV tropes earworm.
I was just gonna do that right now, actually.
You don't need to find it.
I want to look at it.
All right. Well, fair enough, but I get
Earworm.
I get the idea.
Yeah.
Once it loads. Here it is. See, earworms from the German phrase "or worm" are be songs that weasel their way into your head like uninvited guests, and then proceed to stink up the inside of your cranium by playing themselves there over
Really?
and over and over and over. Oh, by the way,
Nice.
the page. By the way, the page quote is actually from My Little
Dang it.
Pony.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Wow.
It says, even if the world tells us it's wrong, you're in my head like a catchy song.
Huh.
Pear butter. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. The perfect pair.
I still haven't watched the. I don't even know what season we're on at this point.
It's season 8 now.
Yeah, I haven't.
Driven games. I love TV tropes.
The internet is a particularly notorious supplier of music means to be irrationally catchy.
Dang it.
Fucking Silver Gunner!
One example for me is what's it called? You guys ever seen Bleach at all?
Oh.
Yeah.
You guys ever seen Bleach?
I've heard about it, no, but I haven't seen it, no.
Like whenever Ichigo does something awesome and plays this really cool theme for him.
Lol.
Oh my god, fuck off ads. It won't let me access TV tropes. With
If
TV
you
now.
some action,
Oh my god.
gotta be the center of attraction.
Who fight? I'm just going on to the memes, music.
I'm going-
TV tropes
I'm going for
page.
the anime one.
Can Buzz just die, please?
Astro Boy.
Have you had a look
Machine
at?
Head.
Hang on, drowning pool bodies. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the. Okay, I'm not.
Please.
God.
Yeah, please don't do that. I knew you were gonna do that as well.
You should have stopped me before.
I didn't think it would be that loud.
It's alright. If it's loud, at least it's.
Sightseeing Dr.
Lost-
Sun Unwears
Lost
in
Horizons Highlander. Whoa.
Finally.
Oh, one of them is flat out the very first line you hear for Attack on Titan's main theme.
Nah.
Wake me. Okay, there's so many.
Made even worse when
Oh.
officially passed Al's theme in popularity.
There's just so many memes. Meme music.
Memes. Scrappy is online. Alright.
Let's see, initial. Oh, there's initial D in here. There's everything featuring initial D, such as "Gonna get you like a space boy." Whoa, whoa. I don't know what that is.
And Patrick Stump, the Fallout Boy spawned many, most notably.
Get
I'm
it
a
all
little
right.
man. I'm also evil, also with the cats. No, I'm not. No, it's I forgot what it is. I forgot what it actually were. Let me check.
Still a moon.
Dang it.
Oh, boy, this ain't the scene.
Is there a drink emote?
Oh, No, it's actually I'm a leading man and Eliza Weaver oh so intricate. No. Also,
Dragon,
it's cats.
dragon.
I still
There we go.
getting the best of you.
Whoa, step into the Grand Tour. One Piece, he's made of rubber. How did that happen? Yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum.
Yayo, yayo.
Will test the hate in the 4 Kids dub, they will all still love the first opening.
Yayo, yayo. Get out of my swamp.
What? Two of the themes for One Piece were sung by Vic Nagana.
That name sounds familiar.
Vic Nagana.
Oh my god.
Or Crow, or Uncle Crow.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
Queen Bohemian Rhapsody from Night of the Opera. I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche,
So,
Scaramouche, will you do the fandango?
Oh, jeez. These time attack things are tight.
Inuyasha, pick an ending song, any ending song.
I've never watched Inuyasha.
I like it.
What does the fox say?
Oh,
No.
please kill me.
That's the song. That's one of the songs that came up on the memes page.
Of course it did.
Let's see what else. Chocolate Rain.
No.
How can I help you, King DDD? I need a monster that claw that there Kirby.
That's what we do best at anime and all that other nonsense.
I better get it with a money back guarantee.
Lol.
Wait, there's an Italian theme? I gotta hear this one.
Oh, are you serious? This is like super easy. Alright, fair enough. Free win for me.
If Xavier gets in here, I might put this on.
Yeah.
Is he here? No, he's offline.
I
By
mean,
the way, I was after after me and Xavier left to do Kirby's Avalanche. I actually fell asleep.
yeah, I saw that in the chat.
What?
Like, I fell asleep or something.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I flat out fell asleep on Xavier right as we got the King DDD.
Did, oh
I don't
man,
know if he said anything.
that'd be funny.
Cause like, here's the thing. I wake up. My phone screensaver isn't turned on. Xavier, it's showing me in a single call of Xavier. Apparently I was calling him for 7 hours.
Oh, was he still there?
No, but it didn't stop until I hit stop as well.
Oh, that's funny. Wonder if he heard you snoring or something.
I hope I don't snore. I'm just gonna post the Italian.
We all know-
Kirby theme.
We all know Joey does.
That's why we
Oh
have
my
a
God.
chat for him.
I'm gonna just say,
Yeah.
009 Sound System Dreamscape by Trans is associated with 2007 to 2010 YouTube videos. It was frequently used as stock music for tutorial videos featuring no other audio, text being written down in Windows Notepad, and an unregistered Hypercam 2 watermark on top. Oh my fucking God.
Oh crap. This is a multi-lap thing.
I remember them.
Yeah.
And then the classic song, Body One Stall.
Somebody.
No, my
Donkey.
favorite one is
Donkey!
my favorite one is some.
And it just never plays it.
Okay, no. Body wants to.
Yeah.
With the big delay between it.
Yeah. Yeehaw,
Oh, yeah.
cowboy.
Yes, Space Cowboy.
Yeah, space cowboy. Oh.
I think and Lewis, you really liked one of the Persona 4 animations ending themes, didn't you?
The opening theme, I think.
The ending theme. It was like
No.
let me see what it's called. Because I forget. All right.
Is Scrappy
Beauty
in
of
here?
Destiny. I'll send it to you just to see if it's it. All right.
Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up.
Is-
Pound fuck you up.
No.
Love that song.
Very easy joke. Hi, Scrappy.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello.
All right. You have a song, Lewis?
Music. Say what?
Nice.
I really like the Persona 4 animations, like openings.
Card telling you a future has been flipped. The awakened power. Not the awakened.
Oh.
But because of the
Let's get it started.
In video games, you do those panning.
it.
Yeah, that was the song you
Lotus
liked.
Juice. Hello.
Let's see. I think I
Oh,
messed
Lotus
up.
Juice does it.
Yeah, I could recognize.
That's
Lotus
why you
Juice.
loved it.
Yeah. Look, I just need a big folder full to the brim of Lotus Juice music. That's all I need.
Yeah.
And then I'll be set for life.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find a Lotus Juice.
Juice.
I mean, obviously, when the very first thing you think of with Lotus Juice is Persona.
Mass destruction. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, the very first thing I heard for Lotus Juice was actually FES, the Persona free FES opening.
He's 38, Lotus Juice. Fucking hell.
Really now?
Yep.
Alright.
Huh.
Remix!
I think it was a 2013 or 2014 like Persona Live concert when they did like the Fire Up in the Night. Like because they played the Persona free version, but when they played the one on the special disc that you get, I think if you get the special edition, he goes remix, and then it cuts starts that one.
Toy Story related question. What's our favorite film? Toy Story film?
2.
Crap. I don't know because they're all really good.
I think
2 or 3.
I think 2's still my personal favorite, but 3's
I had the most
really
memories
good.
of 2.
Although
Right
1,
here.
no, it can't be
I've
true.
only seen 3 like 2 times, but man, that left an impact when I saw it in the theater.
Man, like
Mega Man in the sky, I killed.
Ball, and they cried, "You killed me, Mega Man!"
yeah, but like
Never forget.
Never
Like-
forget.
it's because like you've known these characters for so long. Like some of those scenes are just really powerful.
Mhm.
You just, man, I was
Normally,
speechless
guys
sometimes.
buys me a drink before I get that fucking out.
Things look wacky.
What kind of drink?
Although they really don't need a Toy Story 4, just saying.
Yeah, I'm still
I mean,
I'm still
it'd be
against
nice,
it.
but it's not necessary.
They didn't need Toy
No,
Story
no,
3
it-
either.
it-
I think we should just. I think the best thing they've done. I mean, if they're gonna, like the little TV specials, I think that's as far as they should go.
Yeah. I'm fine with that.
They're bringing back, what do you call it, the Bo Peep, apparently.
But like,
Yeah, but that's the point. I mean, like, cause there's quite that ending of 3 though. Definitely felt like a end.
ending
Like,
like that felt like a suitable conclusion. Like the TV series thing is like fine. Okay, this is what the toy's life is like now or whatever. That's fine.
And even they talk for like holiday specials and all that, which is still awful fine.
Yeah, but
And
like
how they're with the new kid and all that.
yeah, but I don't need to make a full Toy Story 4 because like the main story they've been telling is over now, and I just find it silly for them to just make a new one. Like it just
Mega Man
ruins
5. Or
ruins.
6.
Well, it ruins the whole ending of 3. I feel.
And we haven't seen it yet. Let's hold off before we make hot takes.
Well, I mean, like it's one of those things where like it's gonna be a good movie. I don't doubt that, but it doesn't need to
Right.
exist.
Right.
I'll watch it once it's out.
Random question, Lewis. Where did the Mega Man X series was supposed to stop?
5.
Oh, so X6 and all that were just.
Capcom being Capcom.
Yep.
Yeah, because they.
Like 5 had like a definite conclusion, right?
Yeah. I heard like they made the story conclude there, and then Capcom was like, no, the games the games sell too well. You gotta keep making them. I don't know.
Lead into the Zero series, which it still technically does, but they have to.
Well, the Zero series is fine. It's just the X
Yeah.
series kind of it was kind
Yeah,
of done.
yeah, because like the Zero series, like that's a completely new series altogether. So
Right. This is like
no,
it's like we're saying with Toy Story. It doesn't need to continue.
Yeah.
Unlike Capcom, unlike Pixar, Capcom is kind of stupid.
I mean, I'm
I trust
happy.
Pixar.
I'm happy for Incredibles 2 because that's a sequel I've wanted for years.
Well, that actually kind of like deserved that. Well, because like the Incredibles one ended on a and kind of ended on well, more or less ended on a cliffhanger.
Yeah,
Ugh.
but I'm more interested in The Incredibles 2 because there's a lot you can do with the family, like them
Yeah.
like growing up and stuff.
Yeah.
The
More Jack, I guess.
like was it the whole like Underminer cliffhanger ending is like it's like something you can expect from a movie like that. They don't necessarily need to mention that.
They did in the video game.
Yeah, grateful for that at least.
Yeah, like it's one of those things where like that kind of makes more sense for that to be followed up in a video game than a movie sequel.
Right. Fair enough. What was I gonna say? Okay, something kind of more or less hot topic.
Have you guys ever owned The Incredibles on DVD?
Oh yeah,
You remember that short they did, Jack Attack?
yeah, I
I've
remember
seen
that.
It's funny.
The campfire.
It's just like playing this dramatic music.
Yeah, and I like how that's like all happening like during the movie.
Yeah. And it's like you can hear like during that bit after the what's the robot called again?
Omnidroid, I think.
And you got the drone after that's like destroyed and all that where Helen's like checking the messages and all that. You can that's like that's what happened in the special.
Yeah, that's like when they're on the plane, right?
No, that's in the limo.
Oh yeah, right.
The thing starts with them in the plane, I think.
Yeah. I'm trying to get as many challenges done with the OG 4 characters before I unlock anyone.
Ooh, it's unlockable.
Pretty much everyone from the movies. Well, not everyone, but a lot.
Possible.
So, Scrappy and Lewis, do you guys want to watch Tales today?
Let's see how I feel. See how I feel after I've.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
after
which
this
trophy
game's
are you
done.
watching?
Well, how many? 2012. How long do you think I should keep going? Cause no,
Oh, are we starting off?
yeah, we're just starting off.
Okay, wait, if you guys get where I am, then I guess I can keep getting along with you guys.
Yeah.
Cause I'm just only a few episodes into season 2.
Mhm.
I think right at the obvious dramatic chipmunk joke.
Yeah. What time is it right now?
2 minutes past 1.
8:02 for me.
All right. I'm
Not
trying
bad, Harry.
No.
Pretty please.
No.
No.
Sure.
Okay.
How about like quarter past 1 or something? Or something like that. I could stop the stream. So someone keep tabs on that.
Have they just started, or have they even watched the first episode?
We haven't watched any of it yet.
Oh, okay. How many seasons are there? 4 or 5?
5.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the new one called again?
Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Goodness gracious, a long title.
Yeah.
Electric Boogaloo.
HD.
Pretty much.
See, like,
Okay,
it's funny, like, the other 3 cartoons are literally just called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And people just say
Yes,
that...
I think the only ones that like had one like were the 4 Kids sequels, any ones continuations.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Fast Forward. Was it called
Yeah.
Back to the Sewer.
Yeah. Like, there's a reason why people call the shows by their year names.
Year.
Yeah. But,
By the way,
you know.
more or less off topic because because now we're mentioning like shows and all that. I brought up One Piece earlier. I'm gonna see how long the show's been going on for.
1999.
Good lord.
Wait, really?
And they still haven't found One Piece.
Yeah, because the website I watch stuff on has like it's like updated on a regular basis, so like show episodes on the side, and I see like One Piece English subbed episode 845. I was just like, good lord.
Oh my god. I'm like in around episode 50 right now.
That makes me scared to actually get to go into it.
Yeah.
I would watch the first arc, which is only like maybe not even 10 episodes.
Well, just to see how I like it.
Yeah, watch the entirety of the Buggy arc and Steven's give a judgment there.
It's just funny saying that out loud, the buggy arc.
Not fair,
'Cause,
Jason. 10 episodes is actually merciful for One Piece standards.
Huh.
Well, yeah, it's roughly 10 episodes, I believe. But it'll give you a good idea about the show, I think.
Yeah.
I showed Harry the first 3 episodes, I believe.
Yeah.
But my friend Rob, who's been following One Piece completely faithfully.
Yeah.
He told me that like the best way if you're gonna try to get somebody into it, have them watch up to the Buggy arc.
Right.
Because like was it Joey? Because I think it was going on Joey's 3 episode rule for a moment at the time.
I think Joey talked about that.
Yeah, which is a good idea because I think the episode that we ended on Harry had a pretty good like way to segue.
Yeah.
Because it's like let's like off to the Grand Line.
I can yeah.
Then it like showed the next villain that's coming up.
Yeah, because One Piece, like from the things I've seen, like the episodes I did see, like it does look like a show I'd enjoy, but it just seems like something I'd have to I'd have to watch nothing else but that for like a year.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Too long. It takes too long to get going.
The first, it doesn't take necessarily too long to get going. It just takes a bit to get the whole crew together.
Does
Watch
it?
the Davy backfight arc. That thing took forever.
Wait,
Does
which
it?
arc?
Backfight. That thing dragged.
Wait, which arc were you talking about?
Backfight.
Wait.
This arc aired when Toonami re-aired the show again. Like, started with.
Wait, I'm not that. Again, I'm not that far in. Wait, is that like? Well, actually, wait, Scrappy, have you watched One Piece, like, or just the 4 Kids dub?
I've watched one episode of the 4 Kids dub. I'm talking about the Funimation dub that aired on Toonami.
Oh.
When
What
did
did you watch?
The Funimation better, obviously.
Oh, Funimation, in no question, is better. The 4 Kids dub is atrocious.
It's hilarious.
But my friend said that it's better. I think it was my friend, and I think Chuck Conroy also said that like if you're a big fan of the 4 Kids, not the 4 Kids, the Funimation dub, it's fun to get a bunch of people who've already watched the show together and just make it's fun. The 4 Kids dub just becomes funny to laugh at.
Yeah, that weird hammer thing.
Yeah, instead of a gun to Toby's head.
Like that ruins all tension.
Yeah. Or Sanji was supposed to be smoking, but nope, lollipop.
Are you playing Crash 2, Lewis?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that could be helped, but still.
Cause
It kind of makes Sanji a lot less cool.
Jeez. Where are you right now?
Okay.
Let me just check.
Okay, like Scrappy, how far did you watch in the Funimation?
And when it returned to Toonami in 2013, so that was like 200 episodes in.
Oh.
No, I had no real basis to get my feet wet in that case.
No,
Watch.
you gotta watch. You unfortunately kind of have to watch it from the start.
Oh man.
Because like otherwise you're just gonna get characters like who are these?
I get the basis of who these people are, but
Oh,
I
you
don't
did the,
care.
you did the thing, Lewis.
What?
You exited
the
this. Yeah, because I heard Cortex go like, no, no, no.
Watched about goodness,
There's
May.
88 volumes of the manga.
What was I saying? I watched from like May 2013 to January 2014, so almost a year, and I eventually just got tired of watching it.
Ah,
Too long. Didn't care for the character designs, which can range from kind of cute to grotesque.
mm.
Season 1 is 62 episodes.
Through that,
Bibbed Cracker, hi.
rewatch all of
Off.
Pokemon.
Oof.
Oof.
Oof. Go take a shot.
Let me find exactly what episode I'm on.
More minutes, Harry.
So many oofs. 4 minutes. Alright, I'll try and... I can probably get, like, one more mission done.
Oh, I'm exactly at episode 50.
Yay! Lol.
Oh yeah, I'm on the eel.
The old deal. Well, have you done the Komodo Bros?
They were the first boss, weren't they?
No, that's second.
No, first boss is the Baru.
Oh yeah.
Second boss is the Bros.
Then I probably didn't save after doing the Komodo Bros.
Are you in the ice world, or are you in the ice hub, or are you in the
Ice Hub.
Oh, okay, you're in Warp Room 2 then. Oh!
Nice.
me?
Oh yeah, me and One Piece don't hang, so
I think what I like about One Piece is like, it's like there's a lot of action. It's like there's a good amount
Yeah.
of comedy. It's very bright. You know, it has its moments. It needs to.
I can mostly... Yeah, I can mostly agree with that, yeah.
Fun story. When I got Pirate Warriors 3, because I had a good idea about the story at AIM, right?
Yeah.
I streamed a little bit of some of the later arcs, AIM like things they were doing, because they're going by arc at a time per stage, basically.
Yeah.
When I got to Impel Down, and the one right after that, it gave me one of the characters from Whitebeard's crew, Marco, right?
Yeah.
And like I mentioned it in my friend's chat because like, okay, say, oh, it's let me play. Who's this Marco? It's like Marco, yes.
Does he have a friend named Polo?
No.
a friend named Star.
That's good. That's good too.
Yeah.
I needed to say that.
Smash
but
Tournament Challenge.
Because like he got really excited when I mentioned Marco. And I played that because like you have to use him. I'm like sure, and then I'm like, oh, he's actually pretty sweet. Because he has like these Phoenix powers basically.
I just like that one guy that's like crazy about girls.
Sanji.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Look, you saw when I streamed that to you too. It like when Sanji had like the love.
It's
It's also kind of funny because Sanji in Pirate Wars is the only character who gets affected by like somebody like because he actually a female character.
yeah, it's disadvantage you play as against female.
Yeah, because
characters.
like he's my best character. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I guess they had to nerf him somehow. Hey, never did the power of a kick.
Yeah.
I also like that a chef's greatest weapon and tool is his hand, so yeah, that's why he kicks.
Yeah. I mean, like, usually a character that uses kicks as a weapon is usually pretty fast as well.
Yeah. Yeah, again, Sanji is one of my favorites, like, period.
He
One
does
Piece.
look fun. Like, gameplay-wise, I mean. As a character, he does look funny.
Oh, and Sanji's again. Sanji is like one of, if not my favorite character in the series.
Moments. And he's voiced by Trunks from Dragon Ball Z, so that's okay with me.
Marco Polo.
Bolo.
You know one thing from after the time skip? Characters during their group breakup goes to an island full of mermaids, and Sanji's completely angry about this.
Speaking of the Marco Polo thing, you know how what was it? The Spider-Man PS1 games have this what if mode thing. If you put in a cheat code, during the section where you have to race to the building to save JJ, they changed the dialogue, so it's just literally JJ and Scorpion just saying Marco Polo like over and over. I don't know, but it's funny.
Hey, I gotta look that up.
Also, in Spider-Man 2
Yeah,
Enter
Marco
Light, in Spider-Man 2 Enter Light, the cursor of a kid mode,
Yeah.
there's all those voices just shouting kid mode over and over.
Yeah, I think that's in the original as well.
Kid mode. And then Stanley himself.
It's,
Kid mode.
oh, nice.
I can't find it. Anyways,
Was there? Oh yeah, wait. What you were saying about the time skip? Oh yeah, you said Sanji got back because like who landed on the
Dang it.
Mermaid Island? Scrappy, who landed on the Mermaid Island?
Scrappy,
Scrappy has stopped responding.
would you like to send an error report?
Scrappy. I asked you like who landed on the Mermaid Island in the time skip again?
Don't know who went on the island, but it wasn't Sanji, and he was very upset about that.
Like after I think it was after Impel Down. Like, didn't like Luffy just like land up on an island full of Amazons?
I don't know.
And just oh no! I showed Harry that scene. It was just like oh, we find it actually.
One Piece.
Dang it.
Oh yeah, it was,
I
it was
like this
Amazon.
music so much.
Where are you?
The eel deal.
Oh, okay.
I heard Slinky,
Oh yeah,
he's my
because
favorite.
Candy Crush is right though. Crash Boost soundtrack is fucking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, Crash 2 and 3's soundtracks are really good.
I don't know about Crash ones.
Crash 1 is fine. It goes for more ambience though.
Whereas this
Back
one's
to Crash
actually
1, or the main theme. I think they're actually pretty good, and
There are some
Sunset
really...
Beach though.
Oh wow, that sucked. There are some really good tracks in Crash 1.
I'm posting the Scrappy just so we know what we're talking about. I'm posting the clip in the main chat.
Yeah. Alright, what time is it?
I'm at 8.
Quite hairy.
Alright. Let's see here.
Every time I hear that warp sound, I think you're starting a stage in Sonic Adventure 2. I'm sorry.
I know, right?
Oh, like... I don't know.
The noise when Cortex's messages are showing up.
Alright. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna stop here.
You never actually played Crash 2 on the Insane, have you, Lewis?
He's... Yeah, no, he's waiting for the Switch, or, like, the...
No, I mean, he has Insane Trilogy, doesn't? Or did he just play it?
He played Crash 1. Or, like, most of it.
I played Crash 1 before my PS4 decided to play.
Yeah.
But you didn't own it, right?
No, I'm pretty sure he owned it.
I owned it, but I've decided to sell it once the PS4 went. There's a Komodo Bros.
How far did you get?
Final stretch of Crash 1.
Oh, so you got to the got to the last island, or
Yes.
did you do heavy machinery at least, or
Machinery.
the very first aim like machine level is called heavy machinery.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I did.
Yep. Those.
I remember as a kid in one of the levels I had the hardest time on was toxic waste.
Yeah.
I'm loving Crash 2 though.
Yep. Alright. I'm gonna. Huh?
Sorry, Lewis, you're playing off the digital, right?
Yeah, I'm playing off the PS on PS3.
That means you can't use the analog stick.
I know, right?
Yeah. It's really weird for me to go back to that version now.
Well, especially after playing anything.
Well, I can play OG Crash 2 and 3, but it's the fact that the PSN version of 2 just doesn't have analog support.
Cause they used like the original like versions of it, I think it was.
Where's-
Before, like, because later printings of Crash 2 had the analog support.
Yeah.
I mean, I can play Crash 2 with the D-pad since I played Crash 1,
Yeah.
but
I just don't feel as in control.
yeah, Crash is accelerate because like the fact that Crash is that would be moving at full speed the whole time because sometimes just inching along is useful.
Yeah, and it's annoying because I have a disc version of Crash 2, but it just crashes. Ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna stop the stream, so see you nerds.
Bye.